Hi, this is me again, Coach Gerry from Gerry Superior Fitness with another edition of high blood pressure. Like we said previously, don't take high blood pressure for granted. Always have your blood pressure checked, and if you see there's anything wrong with your blood pressure, act abruptly. Go for the necessary help, go for the necessary treatment. Right, when we discovered high blood pressure, we discovered there was two readings. The one reading was the systolic reading, which was the top, and the diastolic reading was the reading at the bottom. We've also discovered what the normal blood pressure reading was and what the abnormal blood pressure reading was. We've discovered that the normal blood pressure reading was a systolic of 120 and a diastolic of 80. We've also discovered a excessive high blood pressure reading, which means anything from 130 systolic over 90 to 180 systolic and 130 diastolic and more is excessive high. That causes major problems, and once your blood pressure gets there, you know where you're going to end up: doctors, surgery, hospital, or anywhere else. But we're not going to go into detail about that. Let's discover the two different readings and what it all means to our health. Systolic reading. First of all, arterial stiffness, that comes with age, which means the heart has to work harder now. What also have an effect on that is the lifestyle factors, which means a bad diet and a lack of physical activity, like physical exercise, etc., etc. The conditions it has on our health, it means like diabetes, kidney disorder, and also hormonal disorders. Let's go into the impact it has on our health. Due to that, the heart has to work harder to pump blood through the body, causing the lining of the artery walls to get thickened, meaning the left ventricle hypertrophy. Hypertrophy means when a muscle becomes bigger. Now you can also imagine what cause that would have on the blood pressure, where the heart has to pump blood through, which means the blood vessels, the inner lining of the blood vessels get damaged, because now plaque starts to build up because of the tears that happens into the artery walls. Remember, the artery walls is stiff now, so now the blood goes through, it has to work harder. Now every time when it hits against the inner lining of the artery walls, it causes tears and tears and tears, and it also gets plaque to start to build up. And once plaque to start build up, it starts clogging up the arteries on the inside, making it super hard for blood to go through. And when that happens, it has a ripple effect, which means now also not enough blood gets through to the kidneys, not enough blood gets through to the eyes, which need the blood, which is very important to them, and that also causes major problems now. So now let's discover what happened in the diastolic phase. Remember, the diastolic phase is the phase where the heart is at rest, right? So let's see. Same thing happens again there, like what happens in systolic pressure. Artery walls get stressed out now, which means the artery walls thickening, right? Because now stiffness also there, and it's thickening, and it gets thickening. Now, lifestyle also has a factor on there. Poor diet once again, lack of exercise once again, obesity, and also here the excessive consumption of alcohol. But you must also remember, in the diastolic phase, the heart is supposed to be in rest. But just listen to what happens now. Due to that, the heart has to work harder. The same like it has to happen there in the systolic reading. Remember, the systolic reading is where the heart is in the contractile phase. So it can work a little bit harder, but in the diastolic phase, it's not supposed to work that hard, because diastolic means the heartbeat is at rest. And now the heart also has to go through the same thing like it went through in the systolic phase. It has to work harder to pump blood, to get blood through to the organs, to feed these organs with oxygenated blood, as it should. But check the effect it has on the health. Now, how it works harder leads to heart failure in due time, right? Blood vessels, just like it happens in systolic reading, get thickened on the inside, get damaged on the inside, also makes it difficult, causing kidneys and the eyes to get damaged because the reduce of the blood flow through these organs. So, if there's one thing you have to take away from this blood pressure, means that blood is so important to the rest of the organs, to the brain, to the rest of the organs, that should blood pressure be cut off, we're going to have major and big problems. There should never be a cut off in the blood flow. Blood flow should also always and also be smooth without any interruptions. The slight interruption can cause a ripple effect in our health as such. That's why it is so important for me and you to take care of our health, to take blood pressure serious. Remember, again, I'm going to emphasize, blood pressure is called a silent killer, silent assassin, because most of the time it doesn't show any symptoms. It doesn't show any symptoms. And if you have it regularly checked, that's the only way you will find out whether there's something wrong with you. And if there's something wrong, please go for treatment immediately, because then you can still be helped. Don't be ignorant. Don't ignore it. It is important, because if you take care of it, it can save not only your life, it can save anybody else's life who would struggle with it, because we shouldn't ignore it. Blood pressure is important and it should be checked on a regular basis. Don't be afraid. What do we say? Rather prevention than cure. Prevention is better than cure. I would rather have it prevented than have it cured afterwards. Because once you have had it cured, there could have been damage already. Don't wait for the damage. Stop the damage before it even starts.